Hi guys, hi everybody, welcome to another episode with the Immigration Guide. It's your girl Michelle. So today we'll be talking about Canada. Okay guys, Canada has announced a new pilot program for healthcare workers to become permanent residents in Canada. Are you a healthcare worker? Would you like to be a healthcare worker? Is your plan to move to Canada as a healthcare worker? This video is exactly what you need. Stay tuned to the end of this video to see how you can migrate to Canada as a healthcare worker and become permanent residents of Canada. What a great opportunity for so many of you out there, guys. You don't want to keep this information to yourself. You want to share it to your friends and family because I believe someone is going to benefit from this information. So, okay, let's get started. So, Canada has announced a new enhanced caregiver pilot program as the expiry date of the Canadian existing home child care provider pilot and the home support worker pilot program approaches. Okay, we all know that Canada had two pilot programs under the healthcare program, which is called the Home Child Care Provider Pilot and the Home Support Pilot Program. These are programs that help individuals to move to Canada with a job offer and become permanent residents after 1 year. So this existing pilot program is set to expire on June 17, 2024, and in their place, the new pilot program will grant home care workers with permanent resident status when they arrive in Canada, rather than requiring a certain amount of work experience in the country. Guys, this new program is one of the best opportunity for so many caregivers out there. If you're in Europe and you're a caregiver, this is the time to take advantage of this program to become permanent residents in Canada. Okay, so we all know that the previous pilot program, for you to become a permanent resident without program, you needed work experience of 6 to 1 year for you to be eligible for the program. But with this new one, you don't need the 6 to 1 year Canadian work experience. With your work experience you have in your country, you can become a permanent resident in Canada with this program. How exciting this is, right? So they will also be permitted to work for organizations that provide temporal or part-time care for people who are semi-independent or recovering from an injury. Okay, so you'll be able to work with organizations who provide temporary care and part-time care for people who need it. For now, the most important is to be eligible for this program. What you need to be eligible for this program. I know you are excited to know what the eligibility is. Before I get into it, if you're new here, thank you, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you all. For those who have stayed true to this channel, and guys, I just want to appreciate you all and say thank you. If you're new, guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, subscribe to all our social media platform. And the aim of this channel is to be able to help people who want to migrate abroad without necessarily spending money on lawyers and agents. So guys, please like, share, so that so many people will be aware and know the information, because I believe this information here will help someone out there. Okay, so to be eligible for this caregiver pilot program, the first thing is you must meet the minimum language criteria, which is 4. For this program, they require you to attain a minimum of level 4 based Canadian language benchmark. We all know that Canada language scores are always determined by the Canadian language benchmark, which is a Canadian language, and the minimum is 4. So you need the minimum of 4. You need to hold the equivalent of a Canadian high school diploma. So that simply means that you have to evaluate your credentials to see if you meet the Canadian high school diploma equivalent. You have to have recent and relevant work experience. You need to receive an offer for a full-time home care job. So these are the 4 criteria that you need. The first is you need to attain a minimum of level 4 based on the Canadian benchmark, hold the equivalent of a Canadian high school diploma, have a recent and relevant work experience, and receive a job offer from a home care company. Okay, so this criteria marks a change from the previous pilot program that required a Canadian benchmark of 5 and a year of Canadian post-secondary education or foreign equivalents, and the program also included a work experience requirement of at least 6 months. So like I said previously, is that the previous criteria for the previous program, you needed a Canadian work experience, but currently for the new pilot program, you don't need any Canadian work experience. You just need your work experience from the country you're moving from. Okay, so that's how exciting this program is. So we all know RCC has yet to make it clear what the work experience requirement will be under this new pilot program, and says more details will be announced closer to the full launch. So this program will be launched in fall. Okay, so we are still waiting for more information to be able to explain to you this program better, but this is a great program that I believe so many people should take advantage. Okay, so We all know caregiver plays a vital role in supporting the Canadian families, and our programs need to reflect the invaluable contributions as the work to implement permanent residence. So the reason why the Canadian government has put this program in place is because they believe that Canada needs caregivers to help the aging population and help people who are in need. So why would they not create avenues to help these workers become permanent residents instead of them just being on temporary residence? That is why this program was put in place, to help people to become permanent residents as a caregiver. So guys, this is a great opportunity, right? So according to the 2024 to 2026 immigration level plans, Canada expects to welcome more than 15,000 new permanent residents through the caregiver program. And as of April 30th, 2024, approximately 5,700 caregivers and their family members have become permanent residents since the launch of the Home Child Care Provider Pilot and the Home Support Worker Pilot Program in 2019. So guys, Canada is looking for a lot of healthcare workers to migrate to Canada and become permanent residents. Their goal is to have at least 15,000 new permanent residents through this caregiver program. And I believe with this new pilot program that they have put in place, a lot of people will benefit from it and they will attain their goal. Currently now, they have only 5,700 caregivers and their families members who have become permanent residents, right? So there's still a large room for people out there to become permanent residents. So guys, like I said, stay tuned to know more about this program so you can benefit from it. The demand for healthcare in Canada is rising as the population ages. It is expected that in the next 6 years, over 9 million Canadians will retire. This means that over the coming years, more individuals will need additional care in their homes or institution. Yeah, we all know Canada is a social economy and they are very good when it concerns the aging population. That is why a caregiver healthcare sector will always be a hot sector in Canada. It's a sector that will never die because there is always need for caregivers, and that is why they are looking for all the means and all the possibility to help these caregivers to be able to become permanent residents in Canada, because they provide help to the country and they help the population. So why should they not become permanent residents, right? I mean, it's high time they give healthcare workers that privilege to become permanent residents in Canada. So I believe that with this program, a lot of people will become permanent residents. Okay. Further, the Canadian Centre for Caregiver Excellence recently published a report that highlights pressing needs for caregivers in Canada. Amongst them, it notes that many caregivers are 65 years plus and may also need care. Nearly 1 in 5 caregivers are over the age of 65. That is why, guys, they are looking for foreigners. That is why Canada is looking for foreigners, because currently now in Canada, the healthcare workers we have in Canada are already in the age population, and we believe that in the next 6 years they will become the people who will need the help. So Canada is looking for foreigners who will come and fill the gap when these people become in need. Okay, so finally, families in Canada require a child care provider, as more women who traditionally take on more of the caretaking duties for young children seek to enter the workforce. Okay, so guys, this in general just simply means that Canada is desperately looking for caregivers to migrate to Canada as permanent residents. Okay, like I said, this program will be launched in the fall. Right now, the policy just came in place, the program just came in place, and we are still waiting for it to be launched. But currently now, we still have the old program, which is a previous program, still in place. It would expire in June 17, 2024, and the previous programs are called the Home Support Caregiver Program and the Child Support Caregiver Program. So these are the programs that help individuals to become permanent residents in Canada. Okay, so if you did not hear about this program, guys, please don't keep this information to yourself. Share with people. Now is the time for you to start preparing your documents. Now is the time for you to prepare yourself before this program is launched, so that you know very well that you can become a candidate and you can migrate to Canada as a permanent resident with your family. For you to be able to get a job in Canada through healthcare, guys, there are agencies. I'll be posting the links of agencies who do recruitment for caregivers, nurses in for Canada. So guys, you can start. This is the time for you to create your resume into the Canadian standards, put in the application, and make sure that you are ready. Make sure you take your language exams. Okay, the minimum is 4. you just need a 4, so that is good. And you should be able to evaluate your credentials. You don't need a lot. You don't need, all you need is high school diploma. What is a high school diploma? In Africa, a high school diploma are people who are in advanced level. If you're in Cameroon, advanced level, it's the high school diploma. Okay, so you don't need a lot. You just need high school diploma. So as far as you have that and you have your work experience in your country and you get a job offer in Canada, you are good to go. You just need to wait for the program to be launched, and then you can apply and move to Canada as the permanent resident. Like I said, it's always good to take advantage of this program. Prepare yourself ahead of time. That is why I'm bringing you this information today, so that you should be able to start preparing yourself. Don't keep this information to yourself, guys. Share this information. Information is key. Information is what needs you going, because without information, how can you attain your goals? How can you migrate to the country you want to without the information? That is why I'm here to share this information to you. If you have any questions, just put in the comment section and I'll be happy to help you. Okay, so guys, thank you all, and this is what I had for you today. I hope this video sees you, and I hope this video was important, and I hope you found value in this video. And just keep staying tuned to our channel, and we will be bringing you all information that you need regarding migrating abroad and the opportunities on how you can migrate abroad. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your consistent and I appreciate you all. I just want to say thank you, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that each time I upload a content, you'll be the first to be notified. Like I said, the aim of this channel is to be able to help you and your family migrate abroad without necessarily spending a lot of money on lawyers and agents. I hope this video sees you. I wish you all the best and have a great day. Thank you all. See you in the next video.